Welcome to the magic of loops. Imagine doing the same task over and over manually. Sounds exhausting, right? The start loop activity saves you from that nightmare. It kicks off a cycle, making repetitive processes efficient. This is a game changer for automation. Stay tuned because things are about to get loopier. Hi everyone, I am Catherine Scott. And for over 12 years, I have helped businesses like yours harness the power of ERP systems to unlock their full potential. Today, I want to walk you through how our solution doesn't just meet your needs, it anticipates them. Think of it as your business nervous system, intelligent, responsive, and always working for you. Let's dive into the technical magic behind it because when you understand how it works, you'll see exactly why it's a game changer. Ever heard of a loop with a purpose? That's exactly what start loop is. It marks the beginning of a structured repetition. Whether you need to process multiple records or execute tasks repeatedly, this step makes it happen efficiently. Think of it like setting up a treadmill. It keeps moving until we tell it to stop. Time to classify loops. Numeric loop sticks to counting, like an obedient gym-goer doing exact reps. List loop is more adventurous, looping through a predefined set of items. Choosing the right one depends on your needs. Do you want a disciplined routine or a curated selection? Both have their place. Let's compare these two. Numeric loop runs on a fixed count. Think of a countdown timer. List loop, on the other hand, works through specific items, like checking off tasks on a list. Choosing between them is like deciding between counting steps or following a playlist. You pick what suits the scenario. Loops make life easier, right? Imagine doing the same task manually over and over. What a nightmare. With loops, you can automate repetitive steps, reduce manual effort, and streamline workflows. Conditional loops help avoid unnecessary processing, while nested loops tackle complex scenarios efficiently. Think of it as the difference between hand washing each dish versus loading them into a dishwasher. Same result, much less effort. Handling delimited values can be tricky, like separating ingredients while cooking. If your list isn't properly parsed, you end up with a messy data soup. By using loops, we split values cleanly, process them effectively, and minimize parsing errors. Imagine cutting a loaf of bread into neat slices instead of crumbling it apart. That's what a structured loop does for your data. Loops are great, but inefficient ones can slow everything down, like taking the long scenic route instead of a highway. Optimized loops mean fewer unnecessary iterations, better memory management, and faster execution. By choosing the right loop structure and indexing smartly, we speed things up. Think of it like navigating rush hour with the best shortcuts. You get there quicker with less frustration. Loops can be lifesavers, but they can also be troublemakers if mishandled. Infinite loops are like a treadmill that never stops. You don't get anywhere. Bugs sneak in when data isn't validated properly, and performance issues arise when loops aren't optimized. Spotting these problems early is key, kind of like fixing a leak before it floods your house. Best practices make loops efficient and future-proof. A messy loop today is a nightmare for debugging tomorrow. Writing clean logic, using break conditions wisely, and keeping logs handy makes troubleshooting easier. Think of it like following a good recipe, clear instructions, structured steps, and a backup plan for when things don't go as expected. Loops are an essential tool, but using them wisely is what makes them powerful. When structured well, they optimize processes, improve performance, and prevent unnecessary headaches. The key is balancing automation with careful planning, just like driving a car with both speed and control. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.